What's up everyone, and welcome to a Black and White 2 update video. Some CoroCoro scans were leaked yesterday, I believe, on the internets, and I'm here to bring you basically the roundup of what's going on here. So, this first screenshot here actually divides itself into four nice little areas. First off, we have in the top left corner there, we have Alder, who appears early on in the game and actually will ask you to follow him. It's not exactly said why, but he will ask you to follow him very early on in the game. Up on the top right, we have Bianca, who is not really replacing Professor Juniper, but rather becomes her assistant and will give you your starter Pokemon in the beginning of the game as a favor to her. Next up, we have N in the bottom left corner there. N is actually missing in this game. Not even Team Plasma knows where he is, but my best guess is if he's in this screenshot, it means he's going to make appearance in a game. In the little, I guess, screenshot of the game itself that you can see there, Team Plasma is just saying that not even they know where he is, but if they're even mentioning him, my best guess would be he's going to be in the game later on at some point. And finally, in the bottom right, we have Chiren, who's actually looking quite spiffy there. He's actually a gym leader now, replacing Black Magic Woman Lenora, and he will actually give you the basic badge, which we'll see in a screenshot later on. But basically, he's going to be the first gym leader, a normal type gym leader, and he's looking quite a bit different there, as well as Bianca. So here in the second screenshot, we actually see a lot of what PokeWood is. If you guys remember from the two trailers I revealed earlier, we had a battle between a giant mechanical Tyranitar and basically this like Mega Man kind of looking girl, which you can see in the top left there. But this time around, we've been showed that it is actually called PokeWood, which is portmanteau, I believe is the word, of Pokemon and Hollywood. And basically you get to set up a scenario for like a movie kind of thing, and you do get to battle Pokemon. So you'll see like Typhlosion there is battling Tyranitar. In the bottom left there, we can actually see Bryson, who was a gym leader in previous Black and White, or like the first game. He's actually coming back as a gym leader, as well as being part of PokeWood himself. Now in this screenshot there, you can see Bryson is battling Homika's dad, Homika being the poison type gym leader, and apparently they have some kind of rivalhood going on between them in the whole PokeWood scene, but I guess we'll have to find out more about that as the game progresses, or information progresses. Finally, on the left, or on the right page, we have Homika, who is actually going to be the second gym leader, and we'll see why this is in a later screenshot, but she is a poison type gym leader, which we already knew, and her father takes part in PokeWood, like I said earlier. So next up, we have one of the pretty big reveals of this generation, or rather the sequel games, and that is going to be the new forms for the Raijin trio, I think they were called. I really don't remember anymore. But basically, Landorus, Thunderos, and Tornados, they're going to have new forms. Now, these forms are actually going to be exclusive to a new game, which was revealed earlier this month, or last month, and it is Pokemon AR Searcher. You can only get these forms through that new game, which is going to be for 3DS, I think, because it uses the camera, maybe DSi, but I think it's just for 3DS, so you basically have to scan these Pokemon and then transfer them over into Black and White 2. These new forms don't really feature any new typings, but for Tornados, which is the green one, he gets a change in stats. He's going to be more defense, special defense, and speed oriented. Thunderos, which is the blue one there, is going to be a lot more special attack oriented. And Landorus, the one on the bottom, I don't even know what type he was. I think it was ground. He's going to be a lot more attack heavy. And it also reveals on the left side there the new Professor, which is going to be in the Pokemon AR Searcher game, not in Black and White 2, but still kind of interesting that we have these new forms. Pretty big part. I personally don't like the way they look, but we'll see how they do in like Wi-Fi and stuff. They seem like a pretty interesting change into these three Pokemon, so we'll see how they do. And now we have probably the biggest reveal so far, and the one that will make you all get a boner right now. If you've been fans of previous Pokemon games and weren't really a huge fan of Black and White, well, here's something for you. All the gym leaders from previous generations, well, I shouldn't say all of them, but so far a lot of them have been revealed. They're coming back in this game. There's going to be something called the Pokemon World Tournament. And this is why I say all of them, because something called the Pokemon World Tournament, I would guess it's going to be all the regions. And here we actually have some trainers from at least one trainer from each region, but mainly Kanto people. So we have Cynthia there from Sinnoh coming back. We have Blue, Brock, Misty, Giovanni. They are all from Kanto, as well as Lance from Johto. We have Steven from Hoenn, and Volkner from Sinnoh as well. So you can actually see also up there in the top, near the top right, You can also see Erica's little sprite, Janine's little sprite, Lieutenant Surge's little sprite, and Blaine. So a lot of gym leaders coming back for this game, and I am actually really excited for this. I was really excited for the game just when they revealed that Pokemon from previous generations were appearing. But now that they announced this Pokemon World Tournament, this is the biggest reveal yet. I'm going to guess it's not going to play out like a normal battle. It's going to be kind of like the Battle Frontier maybe was. But you get to fight gym leaders from previous generations, and I'm going to guess a lot of them are going to appear, if not all of them. So that is basically it. There's a few more screenshots, but this was the big one, at least for myself. And I'm sure it's going to be a very big one for you guys too. Next up, we have this screenshot which basically reveals that Meloetta will be the Pokemon available for download when you go and see the new Pokemon movie. I think this is only for Japan. I don't even think the US reveals these Pokemon movies in the theaters, but this next one actually showcases something else. Now, I'll zoom into here and you'll see that the basic badge is returning. It is the first badge, and that was previously the normal type badge. This is why Chiren is now known to be the first gym leader, because he's the new normal type gym leader. It wouldn't really make sense to have any other badge. And the second badge there will actually be Homika's badge. So, unless there's some weird order to the way that you get badges in this game, Homika is the second gym leader and Chiren is the first one. And that's basically it for that. Now, this last screenshot is actually more oriented towards TCG/anime fans. You'll see for the TCG, they have the black Kyurem EX and white Kyurem EX cards there. I'm really not that smart with the TCG. I really don't know that much about it, but with Best Wishes, we're actually going to be seeing the anime converting to Best Wishes 2 starting on June 21st, and we'll actually see the return of Cynthia as well as the return of Dawn. Now, maybe this will be like a cameo in one episode, much like Misty did in the previous ones, but Dawn is going to be coming back for Best Wishes 2 at some point or another. We also see the 3 starters' final evolutions. Now, this isn't really confirmed that they're going to be Ashes, because you can still see Oshawott in the front there, but who knows though? Really don't know. So that is basically the end of this bunch of screenshots revealed by CoroCoro for this month. And basically the World Championship. That is what I'm most looking forward to. If you guys want to leave down in the comments what are you most excited for in this game so far, definitely do so. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like. And I'll see you guys at some other point with another black and white update or something else. Bye.